Good morning, good people. It is Ayana of Ayana's Gardening Chronicles, and I am thinning out my tomatoes. So, let me let you see. I have brandywine pink in 2 rows, beefsteak in 2 rows, and then I have a row of eggplant right here. Right now, I'm working through my beefsteak. I've already started thinning them out, so I've thinned this one out. And there's there are remnants right there. So I'm thinning these out. This one I think is going to come out, and I'm going to replace it with, let's show y'all. So this one here doesn't have any true leaves on it yet. I think I want to just thin this out and then take one of these is over here that I thought was like really good and replace it with it. So like this one here, because it's got some true leaves. It's still got its roots on it. So I think I'm going to sacrifice this one. Let's see this root. Yeah. Because that one doesn't have any true leaves. And I'm going to replace it with this one. I'm actually going to bury this a little deeper than what it was originally in here. So that, there we go. So I buried it a little deeper so that the hairs along there can form more root. All right, I'm concerned about blighting on this one. This stayed a little close to the lamp, but I'm hoping that once these true leaves, I call them seed busters. These seed busters drop off, they'll, grow. It'll grow very well. I'm really edging my bets with my beefsteak because last year they didn't do well because I didn't know what I was doing. These have been a little close, leaning a little close to the grow light. They seem leggy, and I was worried about them being leggy, but come to find out they're really not leggy at all because they're thick. Leggy, they would be like, this is an eggplant right here, right? A leggy tomato would be like this. The little stalk would be skinny. These stalks are kind of long, they're thick, and they have like a lot of little hairs on them. See the little hairs? So I think they're fine. They're not like dying or nothing, but they did still look too close to the light. So I'm trying to see now which one of these I want to keep. This one's looking a little blighty right there on that true leaf right there. Which one do I keep? Which one do I let go? I think I'm going to get rid of this one. Okay. And I'm going to let this one go right here. Now I'm kind of regretting it. And of these two, I think I'm gonna let this one go. I'm just gonna break it off. Okay. So I've thinned them down. I'm gonna keep going. Let's see. Some of these are looking like they got a little, might be trying to get a little blighted on me. Hoping they can rebound though. There we go. I think it stayed too close to the light. I think I'm going to get rid of this one right here. Oh, that had look at that root. They had a really good root on it. See, now I'm feeling bad because it has such a really good root. That maybe that it having a good root on it and I know this other one has a good root on it that's left in there, that may be why the leaves are looking the way they're looking right now. So like they want to turn or die out. It was like 5 of these in there. And all of them were good and thick. So that could be what the problem was. So I got it down to 1. Let's see. This one right here is 2 in here. I'm going to let this one go. Even though this one is the thicker stem. All right. Okay, and this one here has a thicker, the thicker stem, as you can see. But the leaves are looking a little suspect. This one has a thinner stem, but the leaves look a little healthier. Well, they might be naked wet. I'll just get rid of this smaller one here. Again, look, it has a really nice rooting. I hate them getting rid of them. I hate them having to thin them out. It like just hurts my soul to thin these out. But I know it's necessary. They need it. So, but it's like really killing me to do this. Okay, since this one right here, I think this has blight on it. I think the one that I just took up, this one, I'm going to replace this one here with this. Oh, God. Well, maybe not. Let me just leave that alone. But I do have a cell here that doesn't have anything in it. I want to save that one. So I just put it in there. These are a little puny right here. But I think if I, like this one here. Let me turn this so you can see. These 2 here are a little puny. But I feel like if I thin one of them out, the other one will have a better chance to grow. So I'm just going to indiscriminately just pick one to thin out. All right. There we go. So we have 1 in each cell on this row now. Let me show y'all. So we have 1 in each row on this, in each cell on this row now. There's only 1. I'm feeling good about that. And this row right here, which is another row of beefsteak. Okay, this one right here has got to be thinned out. Let me turn so you can see it. So what I'm seeing is that beefsteak are very sensitive to blight. And I experienced this last year too, but I didn't start my seeds early. I think I'm going to have to take these out and bury them. I'm going to have to take these out and put them in individual containers and let them continue to do their thing. Take these bottom leaves off. That's what I think I'm going to do. And then I'll reserve this tray for something else. Now, I do have eggplant in here, right along here, and they have started to sprout, which, yay. They're going to have to be thinned out at some point. But I think that's what I'm going to have to do for my beefsteak. I'm going to have to up pot them. There's no way around it. They need to be up potted. I'm going to go ahead and thin them out still, though, just in case. I think this one is left. Let me see. All right, there it is. And then this one right here. There are 3 in this cell right here. I'll take that stick out so you can see it. Okay. They've all developed some really good roots. Let's see that. Those would be some good plants, but they were kind of slow to the party, so We're not gonna trip. So we're gonna definitely have to take, I'm gonna turn this around so you can see the card. Beefsteak. And this is a beefsteak too. So I'm gonna have to take these and I'm gonna have to put them in individual potters because they're very leggy, and I'm not ready to put these out yet. I'm not gonna be ready to put these out until, I don't know, maybe April 1st, like that first week of April, maybe, unless we get like one of those really late surprise frosts. So I'm gonna pot these, and I'm gonna repot them. And I still even have some more brandy wines. I'm just gonna take these out. These are the brandy wines that I'm doing right here. And there's a beefsteak that has 2 in there. I'm gonna thin this out based on the stem. Okay. All right, so I thinned everything out in this tray, but I am definitely gonna have to up pot these tomatoes. Definitely gonna have to up pot these. Okay, so now we got those. I think I might sit them outside before it rains too. Okay, so now in this one right here, I have Yellow Perfections. I got 2 rows of Yellow Perfections. I have 2 rows of Cherokee Purple. And then these are mortgage lifters. I have them listed as brandy wine pink, but they're actually mortgage lifters. I'm going to thin these out too. Now, these are a little leggy for me, to my liking. So I'm going to do some, I'm about to do some pruning, not pruning, but some thinning out over here for this one as well. So this one has got some true leaves on it, but I'm going to sacrifice it because there's another one right there. And this has gotten a little too, it doesn't have a lot of hairs on it. I'm just going to thin that one out. This is a Yellow Perfection. So I'm going to turn this so you can see and see the card. You can see it better right here. Yellow Perfection. So, geez, all these are really good. And these have already gotten their true leaves on them as well. So, I'm going to pull this one up. Does it have a root? It's got a good root on it. So I'm just going to take it and drop it in here for now. Because what I'm going to do is come in, like these are leggy. I'm not even, the ones that are leggy, I'm not even fooling with them. I'm just going to go ahead and just pull them out. I'm going to pull them out. This is leggy. I'm going to pull this one out too. So see, like this, so 2 leggy ones was right here, right? I'm going to take these 2 leggy, I'm going to take these, all these are healthy. See these right here? So I'm going to take 2 of these out and stick them over here for now. Yeah, I had to thin these out. I didn't know thinning stuff out could be such a process. Okay, it's still got a root on it. So I'm kind of laying it down a little bit. Do the same with this one. I'm bringing it in here, but I'm gonna kind of lay it down just a little bit. The reason I'm laying it down a little bit is just in case I can't get to it in time. These here are leggy right here. I'm just going to pull these up. These are leggy. Very thin and leggy. I'm really just trying to keep the thicker ones. The ones with the good thick stalks. But I'm going to have to up pot them. I think I'm gonna leave them be for now, and then I'm gonna get my stuff together so I can up pot these. Even like my Cherokee purples, there are a good many of them that have some really nice stalks on them, like this the stem part. So look how thick that is and healthy. Even these mortgage lifters, I am going to thin these out. They got like a lot of hair on them. I'm going to thin them out and put them in these other containers that I have that are a bit larger so that they can grow more. But thinning them out always hurts. The process of thinning out hurts me. It hurts a lot. These are the mortgage lifters I'm thinning out right now. So you see how leggy this one is, but it's got true leaves on it. I think if I buried this one, because it's got all those fine hairs on it, I don't know if you can see the hairs. I think that's going to root up really good, really well. Like this one right here. See how thin that is? I'm just going to get rid of that. We can go and take it out. But they've gotten true leaves, so they can be up potted. The other thing I'm concerned about these, some of these have turned yellow, on the yellow perfection ones. Some of these, they haven't turned yellow. They've turned purple on the yellow perfections. But this has got 2 sets of leaves. It looks like it's got a pucker on it too. Y'all see that? Get a little closer. So I'm going to step these up into another pot, a larger pot, so they can be buried a bit deeper to give them a longer time to grow. Because they're at the point now, they don't need a dome anymore. They just need to be watered. They need to be left under the grow lights. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to put them in the same soil they're in now. They're not really ready for like the Miracle Grow potting soil or outdoor potting soil yet. So I'm just going to go ahead and get these separated into their own pots. And so look for another video. All right. Thank y'all for watching, and let's get out here and enjoy the gardening journey. Bye guys.